Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? I wish you are doing well and continue to stay in good health. Today, we are going to continue to study the same Gita. Last time, I read these verses to you, and today let's read again so we can remember the contents. To live diligently and attentively, to perceive the noble truth, and to realize nirvana. This is the greatest happiness. To live diligently and attentively, to perceive the noble truth, and to realize nirvana. This is the greatest happiness. I feel this Gita is very essential, very important in Buddhism. According to Buddha's teaching, Buddha said, if we want to have happiness in this life only, or just for family happiness, friendship happiness, then it's not that difficult. Okay, perhaps we can do this in this way: be generous, observe 5 precepts, okay, and then love each other. That's enough. How about if I wanted to achieve liberation from this samsara world, eradicate all kinds of sufferings, okay, psychologically especially, deep inside us, there are ignorance that we wanted to eradicate. Then in Buddhism, we have to go further, move us, elevate us higher into another stage. So that's why in this sutra, when we study noble truth, actually we are hoping this happiness is not just for temporary purpose. We hope that we can maintain the perfect happiness, okay, into the future, okay, even we say forever, okay, not just for a short time, okay. So last time I introduced 4 noble truths to you, but we talked about only 2 truths, okay. The first one is dukkha. The second one is the cause of dukkha. Yeah. And do you remember that there is a kind of reason why Buddha talked dukkha first, then explain causes later? Because Buddha asked us to realize the reality, the phenomena that we are facing in daily life. After we recognize that this is not perfect reality, this is not happy reality, then we understand these facts. After we understand these facts, then move to the next stage, that is causes. We wanted to find what caused this. So sometimes when we explain cause and effect, most of the time we will say this is the cause, this is the effect. But now it's opposite. We wanted to talk effects first, okay, then discuss cause later. There's a purpose, because without understanding, I'm ill, I don't want to go to the doctor, okay? So understanding I'm ill, I'm not feeling well, that is the facts we should understand. Then we go to the doctor. Doctor try to understand what caused this, okay? We wanted to search all those causes. Last time we already discussed this part. So today I wanted to move to the 3rd truth and 4th truth. Okay. The 3rd truth is the end of dukkha. Still the same. Buddha mentioned the consequence first, the effect first. Okay. The end of dukkha. The end of dukkha. When we hear this teaching, I hope that all of us should be feeling very grateful, should be feeling that very hopeful. That means Buddha told us, yeah, this dukkha can be eradicated. If you feel you are not feeling well, this doctor told you, according to his experience, he said this illness is curable, not incurable. This is a great news. So Buddha told us this, okay, effects first. The end of dukkha. Dukkha can be ended. Okay, If you are not happy, you can change this. Okay, eradicate all those unhappiness. Then elevate yourself, purify yourself. Okay, and gain happiness in your life. So it's curable. Okay. Now I wanted to use some time to discuss the word nirvana. Why in Buddhism we always maintaining this terminology in Sanskrit or Pali? Because it's difficult to translate nirvana into Chinese or English. In Chinese, in English, basically we don't have such word equally like nirvana. So when I was in Taiwan, I read Dr. Zhang Chenji, his book that related with nirvana. I remember that he said, according to his study, we can translate nirvana into 62 or 60 some terms, words in Chinese. So I read those translations, a lot, okay, and including that 无热, no more hot feelings. You know, in India, when we say a person who's very uncomfortable, he has a lot of worries or anger inside him. Even in China, we say he's on fire. Okay, this fire is burning this person. Now the fire is extinguished. No more fire. That means I feel cool. That is one of the meaning. Okay, and perfect happiness, perfect tranquility. Okay, or no more repeated rebirth. Sometimes we say no birth, no death. That is nirvana. Okay, you don't have any more fear about death or birth. Okay, you liberate from this kind of a cage. So perfect liberation. There are so many ways to translate the meaning of nirvana. So today I just wanted to mention some to you that perhaps someday you can check on different materials to understand the real meaning of nirvana. Okay. And when we talk about nirvana, also we are facing another difficulty. No matter how many words, how many terms, how we translate nirvana into modern language, into Chinese or English, we still cannot really understand the actual quality of nirvana. Yeah, just like we are describing the sun, okay, to a blind person who did not have any experience to see the sun. So we are going to explain, sun is round, the sun is shining, the sun is hot. So even we use all kinds of description to describe sun, but for this blind person, it's still not directly to understand what is the sun. That is the same kind of difficulty we are facing. In China, a master was asked by a student, Master, what is the stage of nirvana? After we liberated, how are we going to feel? This master said, this is just like a person who's drinking the water. Only the person who actually drinks the water who knows how warm is water, how cold is this water. If you don't have the chance to drink the water, somebody say, this water is warm. How warm is it? We don't know. This water is cold. How cold is it? We don't know. So we are always guessing. Okay? So that is the problem. And even we have a chance to gain certain kind of feeling about meditation, it's still part of it. Just like all 6 blind people, they try to guess how the elephant look like. They touch different parts of elephant. Okay, elephant like a rope, elephant like a trunk, elephant like a wall. So even we gain certain kind of a feeling about our practice, but it's still partially, gained, not complete. So nirvana is complete liberation, okay, from dukkha. Okay, eradicate all kinds of ignorance. And we are having the perfect stage of tranquility. No more affliction. No more anger, no more greed, no more ignorance. Okay. I remember that when I was in Taiwan, and I studied Buddhism at college in Fukungsan. At the same time, I used summer break or winter break to go to another monastery for summer retreat and a winter retreat. And in one winter retreat, after I followed the guidance of the teacher, okay, and we prostrate for many times a day, and we read the sutras, okay, and also we meditate, practice sitting meditation a few times a day, especially in the evening. It's a long hour of sitting, also in the morning. After about a week, one evening, I started to feel that I was able to forget my physical existence. That means you feel there's no more body around you. Because I was still young, I was around 18 years old, not much understanding about those kind of experiences. So I had a little feeling that, where am I? Am I still alive? So actually, I was trying to open my eyes to check, where am I? This experience happened, repeat for many, many times. And after I gained this kind of experience, then I started to feel that I was so joyful in daily life. It doesn't matter I was washing dishes or cleaning the floor or doing some chopping work. You feel you enjoy every moment in your daily life. Especially when you see people around you, you feel you are good friends. You enjoy to be with them. Okay. After I finished that winter retreat, I went back to the school, continue on the study. This kind of feeling continued to stay with me for about another month. So it was quite long. And you feel life is full of energy, full of joy, and nothing can bother you. You feel you are free in daily life. You enjoy every minute of it. After one more month, then slowly this kind of feeling is fading, slowly reduced, because I was maybe working on the study for some time. Then you slowly losing this kind of a feeling. So even as a monk, I feel sometimes through a period of practice, we might gain certain kind of a feeling, enjoy meditation, enjoy the Dharma. But sometimes we cannot continue to keep it forever. That is our problem. So that's why I feel it's important, and to find a way to continue to do the practice in daily schedule. But sometimes we do need special retreat, special session to enhance the practice in order to gain those kind of feelings back to you. But as long as you have this feeling, you are going to have confidence on the practice. You have confidence on meditation. You have confidence on the Dharma, because you taste the water a little by yourself. You eradicate doubts, okay? And also you feel in your life, it doesn't matter what kind of obstacles you might be facing in the future, but you have confidence in you. You can overcome from those difficulties. And today, I feel that as a monk, as a Buddhist, I wish all of us, we can gain some feeling, even if it's not in nirvana, but we wanted to taste, the freedom from dukkha, the freedom from fear, the freedom from afflictions, the freedom from anger. Okay, we can try, we can achieve this. Okay, and also nirvana can be achieved in this lifetime, not after death. That is very important in Buddhism. Some other beliefs will say, okay, after you die, you can go to a certain place. But in Buddhism, we say you don't have to die in order to achieve nirvana. You can achieve nirvana in this life. Shakyamuni Buddha was the evidence. Our original teacher, the Buddha, achieved enlightenment, attained nirvana when he was 35 years old. Not just Buddha, Shariputra and many other disciples, they achieved nirvana in their lifetime. This is very special in Buddhism. We don't have to wait until we died in order to go to another place. Okay? And also, how do we know we liberated? We attained nirvana. According to some sutras, contents, actually, we can check on those qualities. I think I mentioned this in talks at the temple, maybe a few years ago. An arahant who attained nirvana, he will liberate from 5 kind of fears, no more fears on those 5 kind of phenomena. Okay, I wanted to mention some to you. Okay, no more fear of survival. Am I going to survive or not? Sometimes when we have food to eat, okay, we feel, oh, I'm going to survive. How about less food? We may have fear. Oh, how can I survive with this little food? Okay. So, as a human being, we have fear of survival. Okay. But arahants, there's no more fear of this kind of fear. Okay. They don't worry about whether they are going to survive or not. No more this kind of worry. Especially for bodhisattva. When bodhisattva achieve this stage, that means when he or she practice giving, he or she doesn't worry about his or her own survival. He can give everything he can give. He doesn't worry about how can I save some money for my own survival. Okay, no more this kind of fear. Second is no more fear of negative reputation or bad reputation. Because I do everything correctly, I don't have any fear of it. Okay, and if I do something wrong from time to time, then definitely I'm going to have a fear about my reputation. Okay, but if I feel that I'm going to always take care of my action, my words, okay, I'm not going to commit any kind of negative conducts. No more fear of negative reputation. You don't have to worry. Okay. No more fear of death. As a human being, including myself, if someone tell me, Venerable Hang Yi, you have only 1 year to live, probably I'm going to check myself. Do I still have this kind of fear? I think as a human being, we all have a fear of death, and also no more fear of going to hell. In religious, we always say, "Oh, heaven, hell." Buddhism, when we talk about hell, actually it simply means the place is full of suffering, okay, or including animal world, okay. No more fear going to those places, because I'm confident my future life won't reborn into this kind of area, this kind of environment, okay. Just like many years ago, I went to prison, okay. When I go to prison, I did not have any fear at all. When I enter the gate, I feel I'm free because I'm not going to be locked by, okay, those officers. Okay. When I feel I finish my talk, I can leave the place anytime I want. So you don't have a fear, okay, at all, because you have the ability to move yourself to any place you want to go. Finally, no fear in front of the public. I was, having fear when I was young, talking to the public. I was shaking, and you have to learn in order to get used to. Not all people get used to facing the public, okay, and talking to the public, especially talking to the audience, full of power, full of good qualities, okay, For example, I'm a young monk. In front of me, there are senior monks in front of me. They are better than me. Then there will be certain kind of fear inside me. Okay, so no more fear in this kind of condition. So no more five fears. Okay, that is the way to check whether I liberate or not. Okay, I achieved enlightenment or not. I attained nirvana or not. Oh, we have a short time. Let me complete the fourth noble truth. The last one is the path to end dukkha. After doctor told us this illness is curable, then the doctor said there is medication. So the fourth truth is just like medication that we can take in order to get well and liberate us from samsara world. Basically, according to Buddha's teaching, we wanted to remember eightfold path. Okay, if we summarize eightfold path, you just have to remember three words. Okay, sila, precepts. Okay, samadhi, concentration, including mindfulness. Also, prajna, wisdom or right understanding. Simply remember these three words. It will be enough. These are paths to nirvana. Okay. When we talk about sila precepts, I always remind members not just to remember 5 precepts only. I wish we all can find a way to build up, to accumulate positive habits in your life, positive habits. Not just simply observe those precepts. Those precepts are fundamental guidelines. But actually, we wanted to build up positive habits. For example, can we always smile, be kind to others? Can we talk friendly with others? Okay, and with love. Can we always be generous to share whatever we have with others? Build up those action as habits, not just for a short time to do it. Why I say this is important? Because when we get old, after the memory is getting weak, most people, including myself, I think, I'm getting a little older than before, we always follow habits. During 2013, when I was very ill, when you are very ill, not much mental power there. But the only thing you can do is follow your habits. Fortunately, the way I think, the way I do, did help me a lot. The way I think was very positive. Follow Buddha's teaching. Okay, the way I do, I always be able to focus my mind, follow the habits. So I saved myself from the illness. And today I'm talking to you, I feel because of the Dharma. And I wanted to share a story with you. Not long ago, maybe not more than 2 weeks, I read a piece of news from a Chinese newspaper in the States. And it says, in China, in Hunan province, Changsha city, there is an old lady. She's 96 years old. Her husband passed away for a few years, but somehow she's a very, very fortunate parent. All 6 children always find the time, rotate to visit her and take care of her at her own house. All those children take turns to do their part. But one day, all children, the oldest son was about over 70 years old. The youngest one maybe over 50. So they are not very young, but they still wanted to gather at the mother's house and had a meeting themselves. They say, mother is getting old. We don't want her to be alone, live by herself. we hoped we can take care of our mother by ourselves. So after they make this kind of decision, then everybody started to argue. I wanted to invite the mother to my home. The sister said, no, I wanted to invite the mother to my home. So all 6 children, they wanted to invite the mother to their home. And they argue, they fight with each other for some time. Then the mother said, don't argue on this issue anymore. How about write down numbers? And I put into a jar. Every one of you draw a number. If you get number 1, you invite me first. Then number 2, number 3, okay? Then I will go to different houses, okay? According to number. They feel it's fair, okay? They agreed. Then they decided, okay, when the mother go to number 1's house, then she should stay there as long as she wants. Nobody should limit her stay. If she wants to stay there for 2 months, 2 months. If she say, I wanted to stay here for 2 years, then 2 years. Nobody should, change the mother's wish. The reporter was very admired this old lady. Then asked friends, neighbors, and including, family members. And why you all love the mother deeply in this way? Okay, neighbors, friends, they told the reporter, because this lady, this mother, always show smiling to everyone, always use loving speech to everyone. She never, spread any gossip in the neighborhood. Always use encouragement to say something to others. Always praise others. Always show appreciation to others. Even you criticize her, with words, she won't, anger with you. She will put it away very quickly. Okay, let it go quickly. So she's a lovely lady. I told myself, if I have chance to invite her, I wanted to invite her to the temple, to stay with us. Everybody wants to see a lovely, a smiling face, and a person who's full of love, full of kindness, full of generosity, full of encouragement. I think we should build up those habits in our life. So we don't have to worry when we get 96 years old. Even when we are old, we are still fine. We are still happy. People still love us. Okay. And finally, no time, let me make it short. Precepts. Then samadhi. I wish every one of you, it doesn't matter what kind of techniques you are using for meditation, what kind of skill you are creating, you are learning. You have to find a way. Okay, be able to focus your mind in one area. It doesn't matter. Okay, when you sit down to meditate, or you are walking, you are doing something with others. Always find a spot, find an area, and make you feel very easy to be focused. Always be able to concentrate my mind. That means you are not going to lose yourself. You are always maintaining, the master of yourself. You can tell yourself what to do. So find a way. For example, I always focus my mind on my nostril and chant Om Mani Tofu, Om Mani Tofu, Om Mani Tofu, whenever I have a chance. Okay, even when I sleep, sometimes I do this. Even when I feel I'm busy, within a few seconds, maybe a minute, okay, chant for a short time. You are going to feel the differences. Okay, you can improve yourself simply by concentrate your mind for a short time. And we have to keep this in daily life. Don't say, I'm going to meditate, okay, on certain time in order to concentrate. Actually, you have to carry this tool with you all the time. Okay. Finally, right understanding, prajna, okay, and wisdom. Please simply remember impermanence, cause and effect, compassion and loving kindness, selflessness, interdependency. Only those 5 Okay, important teachings of Buddha. Remember those contents. You are not going to continue to increase ignorance anymore. As long as we remember ignorance, cause and effect, loving kindness, okay, and selflessness, interdependency, one day we are going to achieve nirvana. Definitely, just like a Buddha. Thank you.